Shubble, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back playing Choices. So because there's only 4 chapters left, I'm going to be doing 2 today, and I'm going to upload the last episode tomorrow after an Uno video with the boys. So you're going to get 2 uploads tomorrow. Before I start this video, I do want to mention I have some cool t-shirts over on my merch store. I know you probably heard enough about people's merch, but I really love these designs. They're my favorite shirts that I've ever put out in merch. I love the baseball tee especially, but I really love the Hello t-shirts. They're super comfy, and I always crop the bottom a little bit so that they're a little bit shorter, not to be showing any belly, because I don't want to be gross. But anyway, I do love the shirts, and I appreciate everyone sending me pictures of them wearing the t-shirts. I love that so much, and it's so cool. That's me. Except it's not my face, so it's actually wearable. Anyway, we're gonna get into Chapter 12, The Debate. After a long week of classes and campaigning, it's finally the day of the student body presidential debate. Ooh, I gotta dress, like, nice for this. Thanks for agreeing to help me out last minute, Shelby. Caitlin is still pretty upset about what happened, so I'm letting her sleep in. No problem. Is she doing okay? I know she called her mom and talked things over, but she still seems unhappy. I take it you're still not speaking? Ooh, you nod. It's very frustrating. It's okay. She just needs her space. I was very pushy. Did not want to be. Did not choose it. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be so completely exposed to my parents like that. If the best way for Caitlin to deal with it is for me to step out of the picture for a while, so be it. You seem confident. You're not worried that Sebastian's going to pull any more dirty tricks? A little bit, but I've been thinking and I've decided the best thing to do is make a point of not insulting him. Take the higher road. What a better person than me, because I definitely would want to do that. Good thinking. Now let's hear that speech. Chris grins and clears his throat. Oh, students of Hartfeld, I would like to thank you once again for coming to watch this debate. Hey, Chris, where were you this morning? We didn't know we had an audience. Guys, what are you doing here? Getting coffee, man. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the gym this morning, remember? Oh shoot, I'm sorry guys, it's just the debate's today and you gotta get ready, we know. Actually, I've got a meeting with Professor Vasquez in a few minutes. The door to Vasquez's office is shut when you arrive, but you can hear raised voices through the door. I don't care who you are. Think of the potential revenue that this can create. Not to mention the younger audience your book will reach. Do you understand that? I understand perfectly. That's not the issue here. Do I interrupt? I'm gonna wait. I don't wanna barge in. You slump down on a bench outside of Vasquez's office and wait. After 5 more minutes of heated discussion, the door slams open and Yasmin storms off in a huff. Vasquez appears in the doorway and sees you sitting outside. Shelby, were you eavesdropping? Not intentionally. I was waiting for our meeting and, well, you and Jasmine were being really loud. I guess you're right. Aw, he's so sad. Vasquez sighs and motions for you to take a seat. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Yasmin doesn't care that I drove my daughter away with that book. Renewing that sale may end our relationship for good. So what do you think you're gonna do? I'm not sure. On one hand, the royalties would help Gabriella immensely after I pass, but on the other, she hates the book so much I'm not even sure she'd accept them. James told me that you two had a falling out because I asked you to keep my cancer a secret. We did, and I feel terrible. I do. I forgot about that too. We're losing friends left and right. Right, I'll let you get back to work. Right before you exit the room, Vasquez's phone rings. Hello? Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. He hangs up. It's Gabriella. She's in labor. Shelby, call James and let him know that I need a ride. He'll want to be there. I think I'd better just call, I'm gonna spend the money on that. You pull out your phone and call James. Please pick up. Oh, yes. Hi, Shelby. Is everything all right? Oh, he's so sweet. He answered thinking something was wrong. James, Vasquez wanted me to call. Gabriella just went into labor. Shelby, I'm on my way. One speedy car ride later, I'm there. Okay. You and James sit on opposite sides of the waiting room while Vasquez goes in to be with his daughter. After several minutes, the awkward silence is finally interrupted by Madison? What are you doing here? Volunteering. Kappa requires its sisters to do 20 hours of community service each quarter. What about you? What are you doing here? Oh my gosh, are you pregnant? Please, Madison, no. What? No. What would have happened if I said yes? Well, Becca said the other day that she thought you gained weight. Becca. Just then, the door to the maternity ward opens and a nurse wheels out Gabriella and her new son. Vasquez is with them. Shelby, James, meet my new grandson. Madison skips off, leaving everyone in an uncomfortable silence. Oh, that's creepy. Cute. Creepy. The baby reaches out and grabs Vasquez's finger. Do you want to hold him? Oh, they're bonding. No, that's all right. This has been nice, but I should get back to work. James, Shelby, come along. We need to go. Vasquez shuffles off as quickly as he can. And the baby's screaming. I'll go talk to Vasquez while you take care of the baby, okay? You walk quickly after Vasquez, following him through the halls of the hospital. He keeps his pace clipped until he's outside of the hospital, where he finally slows and drops onto a bench by the entrance. Professor Vasquez! Shelby, where's James? He's inside with Gabriella. I came outside to talk to you. Why did you run off like that? When I first got the diagnosis, I was at peace with it, knowing that my writing career would extend beyond my life. And now there's something new you want to do. Vasquez looks away from you. Oh, Professor Vasquez. Don't look at me like that. Like I'm so pitiful. You should talk to her because you'll feel better. I think she'll feel better. Gabriella's been through a lot and she's got a long road ahead of her. Don't you think she deserves to go to sleep at night knowing she and her father have made peace? For once, you may actually be right. I'll talk to her. But I still wish I had something I could give her after I'm gone. Don't you? What are you talking about? We were talking about it this morning, don't you remember? Vasquez's eyes light up. He realizes what you mean. You return to the waiting room where James and Gabriella are talking to one of the hospital nurses. You're back. Yep, and Professor Vasquez has something he wants to say. First of all, Gabriella, I hope you know that I do regret writing Winter in July. Partly because of the rift it created between us, but mostly because of how it hurt you. If I could go back, the book would never exist. I'm very, very sorry that it does. So now I'm going to do what I should have done years ago, Gabriella, and give you back control of your own story. When I pass on, the rights to Winter in July will go to you. You can keep the book off the shelves or sell the rights and live the comfortable life you and my grandson deserve. I leave the choice to you. Ha! Get it? It's choices. I'm sorry, this is a moment. Shelby, thank you. Without you, none of this would have been possible. I literally get to pick the name of their baby. Also, why is it suggesting Felix? What do we name him? I can do anything that I want. That's the only idea I have. We're naming the kid Star-Lord. I'll keep it in mind. For now, let's just keep calling him the baby. That's probably smart. You and James stand outside the hospital with Professor Vasquez. Listen, I know you two have been out of sorts with each other recently, but thank you for today. It meant so much to my daughter and me to have you here. I hope that you'll find it in your hearts to forgive each other. You make a great team. We'll see. Okay, James. You run as fast as you can to the auditorium. Forgot about the debate. I think we're late. You quietly sneak into the auditorium and take a seat near your friends. This young man is a mediocre student and a party animal. We came in at the best part. Where's the popcorn at? If it weren't for his athletic ability, he never would have been allowed to attend this school. I don't think that's right, and any student with common sense shouldn't either. Students of Hartfeld, I hope you'll choose wisely. The audience erupts in a wild applause and people chanting Sebastian's name. Thank you, Mr. French Face Eyebrows. Mr. Powell, your closing statement. Thank you. I think we can all agree that there's a lot to love about Hartfeld. In fact, on 3, I want everyone to shout out their favorite thing. 1, 2, 3. Chris. Oh God, I have to actually do it. The rocking academics. The crowd roars with things they love about Hartfeld. See, there's a lot to love here. But my favorite thing is how many different kinds of students we have here. I've befriended athletes, musicians, artists, gamers, writers, kids who spend their Saturdays playing Quidditch on brooms that don't fly. We're working on it! And that's great. I'm glad you're here. I know people think of me as the football guy, but I don't want the school to be just a place for football guys. I want it to be a place for everyone. And as president, I'll do everything in my power to make that happen. Thank you. What a great speech. The auditorium erupts into applause as Professor Atia wraps up the debate. You and your friends cheer as Chris steps down from the podium. You make your way backstage as everyone else files out. Chris, where are you? Caitlin points from her campaign manager's seat without looking up. He's over there with Sebastian. Oh, she's so sad, but also so pretty. Thanks. Hey, Chris, amazing job with the speech. Chris and Sebastian both look up at your interruption. Chris looks upset. Everyone's getting together for game night tonight and... Sounds good. I'll be there in a minute. Oh no, is something wrong? What? No, I'm fine. Oh, Chris, you lie like a politician. What would your lady friend think if she found out you had a criminal record? What? You'd better think about my offer. Drop out, or everyone at the school will find out about your sordid past. Criminal record? What could Sebastian be talking about? Keep playing. Shut up, we're gonna keep playing. Chapter 13, Swing Vote 60s. I'll leave you two to talk. I'll assume you have a lot to discuss. What a worm. Sebastian saunters away, smirking to himself. Is it true, Chris? He trails off and doesn't meet your eye. Why didn't you say anything? I'm your girlfriend. You know you can tell me anything. I was going to, eventually, but I could never seem to find the right time. So you decided to keep secrets instead. I didn't want you to think less of me. I don't know what to think, Chris. Please, Shelby, this isn't the way I wanted you to find out. Just give me a chance to explain. I haven't told you everything about my past, Shelby. No, you haven't. But now would be a great time to start. I guess I thought if I never talked about it, it couldn't come back to haunt me. I grew up in Maine with my mom and little sister and brother. Money was tight. Mom was working most of the time. I tried to work odd jobs to help make ends meet, but my hands were pretty full looking after my siblings. Sometimes it felt like I was missing out on my teen years. I had too many responsibilities. The point is, I was young and frustrated, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I felt like I was going to explode. There was this group of guys in my school. They cut class a lot and got into fights. One day, they invited me to come sit with them behind the bleachers during lunch. And before long, I was a part of their group. It was great at first. I finally had somewhere to belong, and breaking the rules gave me a thrill I'd never felt before. But you can't go on like that without creating more problems. I was neglecting my family, falling behind in school, and getting into more and more trouble. Finally, I got caught stealing a car. Cool. Don't steal. Oh my God, I can't believe you would do something like that. Why did you do it? I'm gonna ask why. I don't want to be judgy. I was out of control trying to prove myself to my new friends. I just wanted to fit in. It was bad. I was facing expulsion and a lengthy juvenile record. But then I got very, very lucky. My school's football coach came and talked to me. He'd reviewed my file and said he could tell that I wasn't a bad kid, just that I was a little lost. He pleaded my case to the school, I got my grades back up, joined the football team, and after a provisionary period, he got my record sealed. He was the one who encouraged me to apply to Hartfeld and helped me get their sports scholarship. My mom helped too. After everything I put her through, I'm grateful that she was so supportive. If it hadn't been for their support, I don't know what would have happened to me. You were going through a rough patch. What matters is that you were able to turn yourself around. I'm just worried that other people won't see it that way if this gets out. I could even lose my scholarship. Thanks for listening, Shelby. I was afraid to tell you all this, but I'm glad it's off my chest. Chris, you know I'm always here for you. You rest your hand on Chris's knee, and Chris gently places his hand over yours. You and Chris enter the dorm to find all your roommates hanging out. There you are. Where were you? Actually, I need to talk to you guys about something. Chris tells everyone about his past and Sebastian's threat. I'm really sorry I didn't tell you all sooner. I just wanted to leave those days behind me. I thought you'd reject me if you knew all the things I'd done. What? Never! Chris, you belong with us. There must be something we can do. Your support is enough, really. I've made enough trouble in my life before. Let me do this the right way. So I need you all to promise me that you won't go after Sebastian. If you say so. Ooh, so now we have a party to attend. I don't like either of these. It's the swingin' 60s, so I don't know anything about the 60s because I'm old, but not that old. I'll just pick this one. I can see you down there. Just because you're a black cat doesn't mean you can hide. You done did it. How's this for swingin'? Ooh, they're all dressed real fine. Especially Chris. You and your friends arrive at the party, 60s music blasts from the speakers, and tables are set with fancy flatware. Wow, this place looks great. Totally groovy, you might even say. Let's hit the dance floor. I really can't dance. Come on, Tyler, this isn't Dancing with the Stars. Just go with the flow. I'm with Tyler, I can't dance. As you head across the dance floor, you suddenly find yourself face to face with James. Oh, hey. James, what are you doing here? This party's for the whole school, isn't it? Yeah, of course, sorry, my head's all over the place. I figured I'd come tonight to support Chris. Wow, you really went all out for the 60s theme, huh? I spent a whole 25 diamonds. Hey, do you think it'd be weird for two acquaintances to share a dance? No, it wouldn't be weird. We're friends. James gently places his hand on your back and leads you in a slow dance. James, we never really talked about what happened. I want to explain my side of things. Will you at least hear me out? I'm listening. I only found out about Vasquez by accident, or if I blabbed, I would have betrayed Vasquez's trust. Those are both true. I'm going to say I betrayed his trust. I think James can understand that. He really didn't want anyone to know. I couldn't go against his wishes like that. I just wish he trusted me enough to say something. The song you're slow dancing to ends suddenly, replaced by an upbeat jam. Oh. Song's over. Well, I guess I should... Yeah, of course. You part ways with James and look around for your friends. Not far away, Chris and Sebastian appear to be having a heated conversation. And as my grandfather always said, you can polish a Buick, but that won't make it a BMW. You act like you're so above it all, but I'll bet there are some pretty nasty skeletons in your closet. Don't try to put us on the same level. I'm nothing like you. I'll take that as a compliment. Chris storms off. Before you can follow him, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Hey, Shelby. Chris isn't doing too well, is he? It sounds like Sebastian really has him concerned. Look, if you came over here just to bug me, don't flatter yourself. You're not worth the effort. I just thought you should know I have some dirt on Sebastian that might put Chris ahead in the election. Why would you help me? This doesn't make any sense. Sebastian is your boyfriend. As much as it pains me to actually agree with you on something, Sebastian's a jerk. I can't argue with that. But why are you telling me this? I thought you hated me. Don't worry, that hasn't changed one bit. Believe it or not, I think I might like him even less than I like you. He's really only interested in himself and this stupid campaign. But listen, okay? I was at Sebastian's place the other night and he left his laptop open while he was taking a shower. He'd been managing his bank account online, so I decided to take a look. Turns out he's been funneling his campaign funds into his personal account. Zach, Tyler, and Abby approach you, eyeing Becca suspiciously. Everything all right here, Shelby? Guys, perfect timing. We need your help. I didn't decide to do this. We haven't decided to do this yet. You tell all your friends what you've just learned. Tyler, do you think you can hack Sebastian's computer to access his bank records? The legality is questionable, but my skills are not. After going your separate ways, you grab a drink and wander through the party until you find Sebastian. Sebastian! Well, if it isn't Chris's little cheerleader. So Chris can't even face me like a man. He has to send you to pick his battles for him. It's just that I think you look really handsome. I wanted to know what kind of suit that is. I have some follow-up questions from the debate. Which one would distract him the longest? Maybe if I flirt with him. I don't know. We're gonna try it. I've never done that before. I know we haven't been on the best of terms since this election, but I've admired you from the moment I saw you perform in James's play. You inhabited your character with such elegance and ease. It's clear you know a lot about acting. And I like a man with talent. Shelby, what's going on? You're clearly trying to mess with me. I just can't figure out if you're simply a sore loser or if you're up to something. What should I do? Trip him? Dance? Oh God, I don't know. Kiss, I don't know. That's cheating. I hate it. What did I do that? Shelby! Oh God, were you eating garlic bread earlier? Oh God. At that moment, Tyler, Abby, and Zach burst through the doors. Tyler's holding up a flash drive. What's he holding? Is that a flash drive? Oh, it's evidence. Evidence of what? Of one of your favorite hobbies. You know, rhymes with embezzlement. I suppose you want me to keep my mouth shut about Chris in exchange for the same. Well, look at that. Beauty and brains. I can see I have no choice. Yes, but I won't forget this. Someday you're going to regret ever laying eyes on me. I didn't want to do this. I didn't choose this path. I didn't choose this life. Is Chris in the clear, or will Sebastian get his revenge? So that's going to be it for Choices today. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Tell me down in the comments what book I should check out for the next Choices series. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!